He'll be here in person as well, playing sets and stuff. So always tune in, give your opinion, we want to hear it. But we're going through the characters right now, Bean. So if you want to help out with the ranking, then let us know. So we gave Kunimitsu, I gave Kunimitsu an 8. Because, you know, I explained the reasons. We moved on to Ganryu. I gave Ganryu a 6.5. The reason why I give Ganryu a 6.5, I have a YouTube channel on Tekken 2. Oh, that's what's up. I'll sub to you after this, okay? I'll sub to you after this. And I can see Kazuya in your profile picture. Muzz. Anyway, Ganryu's a 6.5. Ganryu's a 6.5 because I feel that you can really scrub your way to the top with Ganryu. But the problem is, it's one match and one night only. Ganryu is... Oh, you don't play... Who do you play? Ganryu is a one night stand, okay? Ganryu is a one night stand. You play him once and you know everything. So that's the reason why I give him a 6.5. I play a lot. But I'm liking AK. Who's AK? Armor King. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but Armor King's not going to be... He won't be in the next game until DLC, innit? So, what are you going to do? But anyway, that's why Ganryu gets a 6.5. He's got a lot of mix-ups. He's party. And there we go. Safina gets like a 10. Safina gets 10 out of 10. The reason why is because half the time you don't know what this character's doing. She's on the floor. She has a lot of plus. Quite a lot of her moves as well. She's half party, half... No, she's not half party, half serious. Maybe Miguel or Jin or Kazuya. I give Safina a 10 out of 10. She's almost like the perfect character for the females in the game. Her and Julia, busted as hell. Busted as hell, okay? So she gets a 10 because her movement is very unique. She gets a lot of literally even after the nerfs, like she is that girl on this game, okay? If you don't know, all you need to do is watch a bit of Safina gameplay. You'll get what I mean, okay? She's on the floor doing, you know, all of this with the bangles, just, you know. And she gets the orb, and there's some of that as well. And you're supposed to find out, like, what? I have this 87-year-old neighbor, and she's really sweet. She's kind of invading my space. She got me a what? Oh, really? Well, tell your neighbor to back up. What's she over there for? Safina's so good, like, so good, you know? She's doing all of that underneath your mids, just all of that. And then when you try and hit her, she gets the orb. Yeah, it's a lot. Her rage drive as well, really good, even on block. On block, you're like in slow motion back. Tell her to get off your lawn, you know, I'm dead. Okay, Julia next. Julia gets a 10 out of 10. Once again, in neutral, she can do whatever she... Why is she in your house? Sorry, there's being friendly, but then why is she in your house? She needs to just back on up. If you have to be a carry. Listen, Bean, we love you, Bean, you know, we love you. Thank you so much for being here. Julia gets a 10 out of 10 for me because she... Oh, my ears. Julia gets a 10 out of 10 because I feel... Let me bring this microphone closer so you lot can really hear me when I say this. Julia's neutral is unrivaled in the game, okay? She can punch you in your lip, your nose, your mouth, anywhere. Left boob, right boob, you know. Anywhere. She can hit you in your toe. Anywhere you want, she can hit you. When the announcer says fight, I think she's a 10 out of 10. When the announcer says fight, it's her game, okay? She can literally in the middle of a sidestep, she'll still get you. I'll just wait for the Leo review. I didn't realise she was still here. She's too old to take care of herself, so I have to take care. Oh, well, leave her alone then. Just tell her to wear a mask. What was I going to say? Tell her to wear a mask and tell her to write down that, you know, to remember that she's, you know, what you're doing for her. Just so, you know. So, Fine. Fine. So yeah, Julia in neutral is unrivaled in the game. She can do whatever she wants. She can, from the high to your lip, she can then follow up with the grab. She's taking you to the floor. You wake up wrong, she's got you again. Bang with an elbow. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Even if you are very skilled in sidestepping, punish proficiency and all that stuff, you have to lab the character. Even if you do lab the character, there'll be some mix-ups, so you just don't really know what to do, you know? So that's Julia. I think I gave her a 10, just purely because of her neutral control. Unrivaled in the game. Marduk is busted as hell, okay? Busted with a capital B. My PFP being off slightly is gonna kill me. My PvP, what's PFP? What is a PFP? What is that? Oh, your profile picture, not mine. As long as everything's okay here, you know? But yeah, Marduk, I feel like we all know that Marduk is... I feel like... okay, maybe I shouldn't give... Okay, I'll give Julia a 9 out of 10, yeah? Marduk probably gets a 9 as well. 9 or 9.5. He's busted as hell. Marduk's throw game is unrivaled, okay? Even if you block, you will still take damage. He's the only character in the game that has that, I believe. Even if you block, you will still get attacked, okay? And then on the floor, you've got, it's not even 50-50 because he's got 3 options, so 50-50s all day long on the floor. You know, you're getting whacked. Literally. I think 9.5, maybe 10. There's no one, yeah, exactly. Bean's right on the money with that, okay? Right on the money with that. You don't want to get in an alley with Marduk. He will destroy you, okay? But like, yeah, he is in terms of grab game, he's unrivaled. I feel like his power drive as well. On block, that's damage. Into mix up, because remember he's got the floor thing. He's got the floor thing where he can just run into you and tackle you again, or he can wake up and hit you with his head. You can't parry his head, remember, it's a headbutt. More than half. Oh, you got the Leroy. The Leroy is a DP. Do you see it with Beans? Leroy is a DP. Okay. I play Marduk. More than half. Yeah, see? Look. Do you lot hear what Beans is saying? By the way, guys, if anyone wants to do shots, then please do let me know. Is Mikey Mike? No, Mike's gone out to basketball. Okay, cool. We'll see if there's anyone here who wants to do shots. Alright, moving on. So we gave Marduk 10 out of 10 because he's busted as hell. Right. Anna Williams. Anna gets like a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. I think she has a lot of shortcomings. Yeah, one throw does it. Look at this. Marduk, so I increased the 9.5 to 10 out of 10 because Marduk is just busted, like literally. Ground throw, imagine that. So, Anna Williams, 5 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving Anna 5 out of 10 is because she has hella shortcomings. She does get a lot of damage only if she is successful in anything in life, which she just isn't anyway. I feel like a lot of her things are not... Everything she has isn't safe. You don't feel safe using her. You feel very vulnerable. You feel very vulnerable using her. Nothing is guaranteed at all. You know, if you like the casino, I would say pick Anna. You know, she's not... The only thing she has is kind of held... Wait for us to use the characters. Wait for us to go into the characters. You lot are just fast forwarding, like, let me explain. Let me land. Let me cook. So, that's the reason why, Anna is just not... Bro, you know, the main man squeeze. Geese combo. Literally. Geese, we're given a... I feel like Geese gets like a 9 out of 10. People know what Geese is about. He's a 2D fighter, okay? He's 2D in this game. He is able to do quite a lot. I think before... Did they nerf him? Have they nerfed him? I saw like a TOD with him. I've seen many a TODs with him. Like, really and truly. Really and truly. I'm not trying to say the execution's not high, but... Geese gets a 9 out of 10. I rarely see anyone say anything bad about Geese in terms of shortcomings. Like, he has TODs. He got nerfed. Okay, cool, fair enough. But he's still of a level, so he's sort of a level on a caliber. I think 9 out of 10. I'm gonna, you know, everyone knows who Geese is, so we can move on. This character here, yeah, Eliza, she's very controversial. Very controversial. I feel like she's only good if people don't know what she's doing. Because I'm gonna put a video clip here, yeah, like when I edit the live afterwards. But it's gonna be a clip of me versing Veshi. Veshi's a very strong Eliza player and a very strong last player. When Veshi was Eliza, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I literally 6 times in a row, and it was based off of a lot of her stuff is mid, and then she's flying high overhead into a low, and then she can do the same thing as Geese, AK, Armor King, Marduk, Harang, Paul, and who's high? Oh, Hahachi. Oh, okay, cool. So Beans is really good at the game. Those characters there, you know. Eliza, I will give like a 7 out of 10. I'll give a 7 out of 10. If you learn her dive kicks right, she's a force to be reckoned with. Because majority of people won't know what you're doing anyway. Plus, she has projectiles, and she can from ground she can wall splat you. Yeah, literally from ground she can wall splat you. When I saw that, I said, wow, from ground. So after she's finished the combo, yeah, she is. She's a Kumi with no seasoning. Okay, we'll move off the. I like that. Okay, so we're moving on to Noctis. I'm gonna put this. Should I put this this tier list onto YouTube and see what people say? People are gonna hate me. They're gonna be like, "How dare you? How dare you? You don't know what you're talking about." That'd be so funny. Noctis. Do you know what? I would give Noctis like a 7, yeah. But then after Nee said that he's like top 4 on Tekken PS4, I was like, what does he know that we don't know? I feel like everyone was saying that. Everyone was like, what does he know? Yeah? Okay, Beans is saying that. Okay, Beans is saying that Noctis is Leroy Light. Top 5 on... Oh, it's on PC. It's not PS4. Sorry, incorrect information I was given. So, Nee said that Noctis was top 5 on PC. So, I don't know what's going on the PC, but we're going to have to find that out. But anyway, in 8, I don't really... Lord, I thought you said he was your opinion, not Nee's. Oh, no, not my opinion. I'm not saying that. I think he's like a 7/8. And the reason is, once again, if you have unparryable attacks, moves that, like literally, someone has to sidestep, they can't just literally normally parry you or whatever like that, then you instantly go into the 7+ bracket. He's in there because he has a sword. Sorry, he doesn't just have a sword, he has many weapons. He has many weapons, okay? Many weapons. If you're a rookie player, you can destroy people with this player. I don't think I told you, but I use Yoshimitsu a lot. Not online, but I like Yoshi too, but I'm just not good with him. I'm not good with Yoshi. Yoshi's a party character though, isn't it? Party. Let's party. Okay, we're moving on to this annoying drunk. Okay, I said it. Le Hula. I'll give Lei a 7. I feel like he has hell sweeps on deck. Okay, stance change. You know. Oh, did you see that? Oh, maybe I shouldn't stance change. Let me just do this. Stance change. You know, bang. All of this stuff. Lots of easy rewarding characters annoy the. Yeah, it's true. He is an easy reward character. He's an easy... Now, and he recently said, okay, what's going on in here? Ramsey, what's up? How are you? Where are you from? So... Ooh. Hold on, guys. Just scratching. Okay, so... I promise I don't smell. And I'm showing you a lot of patches right now. Okay, so Lei Hulong gets a 7. Lei can, you know that Lei can build up his health again. Lei is annoying as hell. Do you know what we should have done? We should have done a tier list of annoying characters. Yeah, Lei is the annoying drunk of the game. Like, for real, for real. That's all he's good for. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a little drink. But when your whole fighting style is based off of it, we're looking at you funny, okay? So anyway, moving on to Armor. But Lei can heal himself. If you guys don't know, he can fall asleep and heal himself, which is crazy. Armor King. I like Armor King. I'm gonna give Armor King a 7 out of 10. 7 or 8. I can't. 7.5. 7.5. I feel like to get the most out of Armor King, you have to really know what you're doing. 7.5 plus 1 back is annoying. So yeah, it is. That is annoying. I've been hearing Armor King is good, but I don't know enough about him. I feel like do you know who we need to face? We need to face a real strong Armor King. If anyone knows any strong Armor King players, then invite them down, just so we can see what he's all about. Yeah? That's what I was about to say. He's just king but stronger. Yeah, but some of these characters, yeah, some of them are honest. From Algeria! What's up? Big shout out to Ramsey in Algeria. How are you? Hopefully you like Tekken as much as we do. Thank you so much for joining. Big shout out to Ramsey in Nigeria. You're always welcome here, Ramsey. So Armor King gets like a 7.5. Yeah? I feel like there's nothing more to say about this character. I feel like everything is quite self-explanatory with this character, to be honest. But you're not rewarded for like a lot of stuff. You have to know a lot of fundamentals with this character in order to be good at the character. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on base level. Hey, I play Anna like as a secondary character. That's what I'll be playing some Anna after this. So stay tuned. We're gonna get this done quite quickly. Negan, do we even want to rank Negan? Negan gets like a 7 out of 10. He's annoying as hell. The Power Crush is annoying as hell. You can really cheese your way to the top with this character. There's a lot of stuff you can do. The reason why I'm giving him a 7 is because he has a baseball bat, okay? Once again, I'll explain that anyone who has moves that are unparryable gets, you know, like in terms of weapons and stuff, they instantly go into the 7+ bracket, okay? Hey! Ramsey! But yeah, that's Negan. Negan I'll give a 7 to. Because that's the thing. Once you know him, he's still horrid to face, but like once you know, he's only got like 5 different moves. Literally. Everything's kind of does the same thing. If you crouch against Negan, then half of the time you'll be okay. Okay, I didn't say alright, I said okay. Because a lot of his stuff is it's literally high. Or he has the Power Crush that I think it's a mid. Is it a mid? Is it a mid launch? I don't know. Leroy Smith. Fukaram. I'm joking, I'll go back. Leroy Smith gets like a 9 out of 10. They nerfed him. He's still busted. A genuine troll. Yeah, I mean, like, do we even need to talk about Leroy? I feel like Leroy's just had so much of a highlight, but like, Leroy has the parry, he has all of this stuff, he has all this broken stuff, so, you know, Leroy Smith's the only character in the game to have a pet dog that you can actually do a move with, okay? Doesn't matter how good the move is, it's still an option, alright? He also has the pimp stick that he can whack you with. If he whacks you with it, do you know how much plus he's on if he whacks you with that? Where am I from? I'm from London! Yeah, after the nerfs, 8.5. I still think a 9, to be honest. Fukaram got nerfed. I'm going to give Fukaram like a 7. He gets a 7. We have to move quite quickly, guys, because otherwise we're going to be here all day, aren't we? We won't get to play any more matches. Fukuram gets a 7 because Fukuram, he got nerfed, but he's still annoying to deal with. He has quite a lot of low sweeps into other things. So low sweep into launch, right? Or screw. 5.5, do you think so? His rage is kind of, yeah, no, it is. Fair enough, I'll lower my 7 to a 6. I'll lower my 7 to a 6 then. Everyone's saying 5.5, so we'll go along with 5.5. Do you know what I'm going to call this? I'm going to call this RAYTEAMS ranking then, right? So you lot give a rank and then I'll summarize the rank and then we'll say why, alright? So moving on, Lydia. What we give, everyone keeps saying Lydia's so bad and all this stuff. I don't know enough about the character to rank her, so what would you guys rank her? 6.2, that's alright. Why 0.2? You're so petty. Why 0.2? She's forgotten. Why 6.2 though? Why not 0.5? You're so extra. Beans, you're so funny. Why would you say, why would you say 0.2? She's got a lot of stuff though, doesn't she? Hey! Hey! Oh yeah! She's coming up the German whip. She's annoying, she is annoying. Loads of stances. I think she's got a lot of auto parry as well. It's just better. Fair enough. Okay, moving down the list. Master Raven. Master Raven I'll give like a 7 to as well. 7.5. I feel like she has a lot of stuff that people just do not explore. Because I feel like she's a bit difficult. She's a bit difficult for the average player to just pick up and toy around with. So I feel like she gets a 7 or 7.5 because she has a lot of stuff. Yeah, see, everyone's giving her a 7. See, we're around the same area, guys. 7 or 7.5. She takes a lot of work, but she has stuff though. She just doesn't have the traditional stuff that everyone else has. But she's got a lot of, you know, all of the what you call them again? She's got a lot of parries, a lot of substitution jutsu, all of that stuff. I feel like you just have to explore her. My mom likes her, so I'm biased. 8.2. Marcy's mom likes Raven. Okay, cool. We're moving on to Nina William. Nina gets like a 7.5. This feels like a hotness for girls in the Tekken team. Everyone's rating people because of their looks instead of like how they actually are. I give Nina a 7.5 because I feel like she has a lot of shortcomings. I feel like she has some tools that are very, very helpful, but others, the tools that are really, really helpful aren't really, really helpful against like quite a lot of the cost. You have to learn. This is what I'm saying. I gave her a 7.5. Beans is giving her a 6.1. I feel like 6 is kind of around the money. Actually, I think Beans is right. If I rated like Fukuram and Lydia and all those people like a 7, then Nina should be a lot lower than that. So Nina's getting like a 6. 6.2. We'll give Nina like a 6.2. She does have mist, but mist does no damage. And if a person learns how to dock mist, it no longer becomes viable. So that's, Nina's just Nina him. 6.2. Yoshimitsu, I think like a 6. 6 or 5. I think this character is just a joke. Honestly. Is there anyone else who Nina is what? Nina is one of the most common Tekken god because of her legendary damage. Well, because of Butterfly. Is she? What, is there a lot of people who are Tekken god with Nina? Really? Where are they all at? His suicide is OP. I didn't know that. I didn't know she's not the most common, is she? I don't know. Yoshi is 6.7. Okay, cool. I think like a 5 or a 6, to be honest. Like, why should I have to kill myself to win? How does that even make any sense? Why am I stabbing myself? He's a joke character. Moving on. Dragunov. Yeah, but where were these 5 Ninas? What kind of congregation is this? Where was that? But anyway, Dragunov. Dragunov gets a 6.5? 7? 7. Tekken 8. You think so? Dragunov gets an for me a 7 because I feel like he has a lot. He has a lot, but I feel like you have to learn. You have to be fundamentally. This is the same as her, to be honest. You have to be fundamentally good in order to get the best out of these characters. You can't just pick up these characters and jump straight to Tekken God. It doesn't work like that. I feel like because there's not enough of the character to carry you there. So Dragunov is really, really good. Asuka, you know, we're getting on to Asuka. Dragunov is a 5 or 6 for me. Okay, cool. Then maybe I should lower the. I'm gonna lower the 7 to a 6 then. So collectively, we've said that Dragunov is kind of like a 6, a 6. He's fallen on a 6. He has a lot, but at the same time, you need to know hella fundamentals, and even with the fundamentals, it's not gonna carry you all the way, you know. Hurong. I really don't like this character. I'll give him like a 7 though. I'll give him a 7. I know, we're about to have a discussion about this character. I feel like we're going to be on this character for a while. Hurong, yeah? Hurong, whatever the hell his name is. Carry character. My god. I mean, the amount of stuff you can do, yeah? You can take the mick by using this character. Like, honestly. Honestly. You can really just do anything you want, do whatever you like. Pressure is literally the only option with this character. He's got what, 3 stances? 3 stances, each stance offering something new. I think he's got 3 power crushes. He's got 2 rage drives. He's got it all. Remember guys, in the next game he's going to have heat system as well on top of all of that stuff. I feel like to go against him you have to learn all of this stuff. You have to, in order to I swear if you blink you're literally, Hurong is poking and is annoying but it's effective, which makes, yeah, literally. Hey Jonah, what's up? How are you? We're doing a Tekken ranking quickly. Yeah, so I'm going to give Hurong like a 7. I'm going to give him an 8. He gets an 8. He gets an 8, definitely. You're going to have to, because we have to speed through this, guys, you're going to have to look at Hurong gameplay to see what I mean. 10 people this stream is... Yeah, literally, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Law. I don't like Law. I feel like he's carry. Hard carry, yeah. Here we go now. Here we go. He knows that song. Hard carrier. But anyway, Law gets a 7. Law gets a 7. There's a lot of Law stuff you can get away with in early ranks, like definitely. Oh my god, people be mashing with Law. Every Law main, his Dragon Tail, literally, who said that? Marcia. Every Law main does Dragon Tail backflip, punch string. I'm telling you. Law is a 7, yeah? But once again, it's carry characters. Hard carry, yari, okay? So I don't want to talk about this character that much. That's how annoying he is. On ranked matches, these two are a menace. You don't want to go against, and her, actually. These 4, menace. Shaheen gets a 5. No one ever sees him. I don't know if anyone will see him in the next Tekken as well. I think, for me, yeah, I feel like they will use him. Everyone's saying to skip. Now, you lot, equal rights, so just stop it. Shaheen, I think purely is here. I'm gonna say it. I think Charlene. I think Shaheen is purely here because of because they needed someone of his racial background for the game. Honestly, he is so boring. They didn't give him any source. He's got a couple of flips and anyway, a 5. Akuma, we're going to skip past Akuma. I just can't bother to even talk about him. I think it's very obvious that he's like a 10 out of 10. Broken as hell. He shouldn't even be in the game. He's given very much Street Fighter and Tekken. We don't need that, so we're skipping on. Kazuya. I think like an 8.5. Must. I think like an 8.5. Because of the electric. The electric makes everything better. I'm sorry. The Mishima men in the game are just the best. Like literally. By default. I think you think a 7. I think an 8. We're gonna bring that up to an 8. Purely because, fair enough, like, because people will say, oh, you know, all he has is a 50-50. Yeah, but a 50-50 is a very strong tool. If you're walking up to someone and every single time is 50-50, then sorry, you know? And then from that 50-50, if you get it, it's like 100% damage. Like, what are you talking about? If it's like, if a person's coming up to you and you know that the person's going to try and open you up, it's different. It's like, okay, I can relax a bit. If the person's doing this and you know if I guess wrong, literally is 60%, then what kind of game are we playing? He gets an 8. Because after that launch, whatever he launch, remember, he can launch you from sweep or he can launch you from just whatever you're doing. Literally, everything's a launch. 50% damage. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to say. Remember, this isn't. This is not a skill-based tier list. This is just characters in general and what they offer, okay? So we're not talking about the player using them. We're talking about the character alone, yeah? The character is very hard to use. We all know that. There's quite a lot of these characters that are very hard to use on high level. Definitely. He is. But, yeah, what he offers... You know what he offers? Definitely. But Kazuya players... hard work. Oh, Beans has changed the DP again. Look at him, giving us a little slideshow. Heihachi. I think Heihachi's busted as hell, but he's overlooked. I don't know why. Is he overlooked because of ageism? Why does no one talk about this character and how busted he is? I have a friend, right? How come every Kazuya I fight does hell super lich? I'm telling you, I'd rather Devil Jin full combat. Literally, Marcio. You see what I'm saying? They all do that. Hell sweep into thingy. Then so Armor King gets 8.5. Fair enough. If you want to change Armor King, that's fine. He's not coming back. He might. Oh, Heihachi. Yeah, no, Heihachi's not coming back. Heihachi gets like an 8.5. So many buffs. For what reason? Why is Heihachi getting buffs when he's on his way out? Well, to be honest, that might be the reason. Anywho, moving on to his young wife. Actually, is she 72? Is she? She kind of got the Amy Winehouse thing going on. They trying to make me go to rehab, and I said, Kazumi, I don't really know too much about her, you know. I feel like people used her, then they didn't. What's that about? She's 40 and he's 70. Damn, he's doing well for himself. No, she's dead. She died like ages ago. Look at him and look at her. Like, she died ages ago. 30 years ago, see? So they both, well, she was the same age as him at the time then. Kazumi is 7.4 because of what? Because you can... Okay, fair enough. So we're going to give Kazumi a 7. I don't really know that much stuff about her, so I can't say this character needs to be deleted from the game. I don't want to talk about her. I'm not going to give her a ranking just because I just do not like her, sorry. Another character I just do not like. If you look closely, you can see split ends. Skip. Should we skip Lily too? Are we going to skip Lily? Are we going to? Should we vote to skip? Some characters we're just not going to do. Lily gets a, I don't know, I think she gets like a 6. Because, you know, 2 of her buttons are sidestep. You do know that, right? If you press back, yeah, if you press back and X or back and circle, they sidestep for you. Yeah, Lily is literally, these two characters, just ban them from the game. I don't know why they're in here. Why are they in here? I think like a hard 5.5, but we'll raise it because 6, because some people actually like this tramp. And I don't even know why. Lars gets a 7. I think Lars gets a 7. Loads of people are like, Lars is really, really bad and stuff. All the Lars players I play against, I really struggle against them. Because it's like he does something new every single time. His movement is crazy. Literally. His movement's crazy. You don't really know when you're facing him whether you're coming or going. You don't know really what he's going to do. So that alone, I think like a 7, because high rank Lars are. This is what I'm saying though. I feel like sometimes when you talk about these characters, people always think, oh, you know, of the Fujins in ranked matches. It's not those people we're talking about. We're talking about the character in literally when the character's in their prime, and people know how to utilize everything they've got. When you know how to utilize everything this person's got, he becomes a big menace, guys. He becomes a menace of society. So he gets a 7 from me, or 7.5. We're giving it a 7.5. Literally. I'm telling you. Fighting against Lars is very hard. Oh, should we rate her? Xiaoyu gets like an 8, and the reason why she gets so high is because of all of her party crap. Like, no one knows. Once again, no one knows whether she's coming or going. Like, she's under mids. She's under mids. She's jumping on your head. If you can catch her, then you can fight her. But half of the time you can't. She's got front stance and back. In back stance, she can come up to you and she can hit you. She can come up to you and she can, you know, yeah. Or she can kick, or she can grab. She can do all of this stuff. So if you turn her around, that's not a problem for her. That's not a problem for her at all. Same with him, but he's a lot worse. She's the real deal. She's the real deal. Whatever they were trying to do with him, they've done it very well with her. Jack 7. There is a beginner, intermediate, high, and a pro. I am. Is that what he said? He is so funny. He is so funny. Everyone's a Main Man Sui fan here too. This is excellent. Because I'm a Main Man Sui fan too. He's so hilarious. Okay, so Jack 7. Jack 7. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know that much about this character. So can you guys help me out with this ranking? He's so funny. Yeah, because he's so boring. I don't understand why someone would want to pick Jack anyway. He's just so boring. But anyway, this isn't about, you know, who wants to pick who. This is about a ranking. So, what are we giving Jack? Kankura King is the only main. Really? Dang. Okay, so we're going to give Jack like a 6. I don't know why, but that's what I felt like giving him. Moving on. Oh, I like Lee. Lee gets a... what does Lee get? Lee gets like an 8. You think? I think Lee gets an 8. Do you think that's fair? I think that's fair. Yeah. Literally. See, so we're around the same area. I think 8. Beans thinks 7.5. And once again, it's exactly what Marcia said. Lee is ultra damage and max input optimal combo. Literally. That is the best way to describe him. I feel like you can't just pick up this character and be great with him at all. It takes a lot of time to be good with this character, okay? A lot of time. I was going to try and pick him up, but this game's ending and I don't really know who's going to be... Sorry, who's going to be in the next one. This is a joke. That's a joke. So we're not going to do those characters at all. Miguel, what are we saying for Miguel? 6? 6, 5? A 6 maybe? Wasn't he buffed? I'm sure he was buffed. Yeah, see, so 6.5. Beans is saying 6.5. That's why they don't even kick what the what the bear and the panda. Okay, we're giving Miguel a 6. Miguel is also another boring character, but we're giving him a 6. I feel like he's been buffed. He has okay-ish stuff, but boring character. Bob is busted. Bob gets like a 9, maybe like a 9.5. No one really talks about how busted this character is, but this character is hella busted, hella cheap. Carry character. I just see one hit KO attack with Miguel. That simple. Yeah, but I mean, it takes like him 10 seconds or 20 seconds to do so. He has to like laugh in your face for 10 seconds. It's just not practical. No one's ever doing that. No one's ever doing that. I know which attack you're talking about as well. No one's ever doing that. He's ha for 10 seconds and he's walking up to you. It's very slow. But I think you can block while you're doing that as well, which is kind of great. Brian Fury. Brian Fury gets a... I think Brian gets like a 9. Yeah, true. Tekken 6 was broken, so Bob gets like an 8.5. So we've ranked down Bob just to cater for everyone else in the game, which is fair enough. Brian gets like a 9. I think Brian gets a 9 because... 9.9. See, everyone's saying Brian gets a 10. King Steve, Paul, Brian. Yeah, I think 9. I think 9. And the reason why Brian gets a 9, in my opinion, is because he, what does he do? First of all, he's got as a base of a character, he has got elbows and knees for almost everything in his moveset. You can't parry him. You can't. Some of the stuff he does is tracking, okay? So even if you try to sidestep and whatever, you'll still get blown up by the knee. Everything is counter hit, launch. Obviously, he has jet upper. It's hard to apply jet upper to... Scream with me to taunt jet upper. Yeah, exactly. Taunt jet upper, taunt jet upper, taunt jet upper. If you can master that, yeah? We've got a Brian fanatic in here. His name is K Noir. If if you can master taunt jet upper, what's your opponent supposed to do? Pray. If you can master that, then pray. But that's what separates the rookies from the real people. You know what I mean? That's what separates the real men from the rookies, because if you're gonna, we're talking about the characters in their entirety and how good they are. We've already mentioned with all of these other characters. Oh, I know someone who abuses that snake edge. I know someone who really gives I know someone who really gives that snake edge, you know, the full use. I'm not going to mention any names, but there is someone who really abuses that snake edge. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you. Okay, moving on. But once again, Brian is just so boring, like, boring. I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Snakeedge, whoever that person I'm talking about is. King gets a 6.5, maybe a 7. 7. I think we'll give King a 7. I think his throw game is, do you know what I mean? His throw game is unrivaled. Went from 10 viewers to 5. People got things to do. They'll come back. Well, when I started talking about Brian. Exactly. As soon as I started talking about Brian, 5 people left. 7.7. I feel like 7's really high. Look at my last vid short. What happened in your last vid short? But yeah, King's throw game is unrivaled. I think him and Marduk are up there with the throw games, obviously. But King is a specialized character to really get in with the throws and everything like that, right? So Oh, we'll get into Asuka as well. Imagine. Oh, bless them. I think they've left. Yeah, moving on from King. We all know what King offers, though, but he's a very honest character. There's certain characters in here are very honest. So, who's honest? There's quite a lot of people who are honest character. I'm not really too sure about her, but I feel like she probably kind of is honest. No. Honest character. Honest character. Honest character. Definitely honest. Honest. There's not a lot of them honest. I don't know about this. She has a tiger, so forget that. These just scrap these two from the game. Honest. Honest. There's quite a lot of them. There's quite a lot of them that are honest. I don't know about him. Honest. Honest. Oh, don't know about that. Okay. Steve Fox. I did like 3 king combos and the title is These King Combos Are So Cool. Okay, cool. We'll check that out. We'll check it out. As soon as you mentioned King, two people joined. Did they? That is so funny. Is there any King mains in here? Who's a King main? But anyway, so... Oh, that's what's up. Okay, cool. We're gonna give... Okay, Marcy's gonna come back in 2 seconds. So we'll try and drag out this this Steve rating. But Steve gets I feel like Steve gets an 8.5, maybe even a 9. Do you think so? You think he's 10 out of 10? Me and K Noir was having a discussion about this the other day, right? But actually K was telling me that in terms of matchup, Steve doesn't really have any bad matchups apart from Fang. That's what I would give him an 8.5 or a 9, me personally. But if we're doing this as a group, then we'll give him a 9 because we need to match K's 10 basically. But if you didn't know, Steve doesn't really have any bad matchups like at all. I think he struggles against Marduk and Feng. That's it. Everyone else he can literally poke to death. So his movement is crazy. He's a 9. He's a 9. We've all agreed on a 9. His movement is crazy. I hate. Do you play on? I play on PS5. Yeah, PS5. What was I gonna say? He's generally like an all-round great character. His game plan is tough to execute though. No. Remember, this isn't a list about execution. This is a list about what a character has, okay? So we're ranking this based on what the character has, yeah, as opposed to the person using them. So we need to separate that, okay? So when we are ranking these guys, yeah, just keep in mind we're ranking the character, not the person using them. Not the person using them. It's what the character actually has, yeah? So if the character has it, then it needs to be ranked. It needs to be considered within the ranking. Steve has a lot, okay? He has a lot to deal with, a lot. Regardless of execution, he has it still. And at his max and at his peak, if someone is utilizing all the things, lack of tracking move in neutral is the reason why he's not a 10. Okay, cool. You hear that, guys? So he's got a lack of tracking in neutral. So fair enough. Fair enough. We're going to move on to Paul. Master should come back in like a couple of seconds. And they keep on nerfing him. Yeah, he should be nerfed. He was busted as hell when the game first came out. But, do you know what? He's Nina's son, so leave him over there. He's fine. I actually played a bit of Steve before, but I was like, it's just too much. It's like playing... It's like... who else is like Steve? There's just a lot of inputs all the time. I'm gonna stream Tekken right now. Okay, that's what's up. Paul is a... What we giving Paul? I feel like Paul should get like a 7. Paul for me is like a solid 7. Or maybe 7.5. You think? That's what I thought too. A 7 or a 7.5. I'll just not chat, okay? No, it's fine. Paul is 7, yeah. I think so too. Paul is good if you utilize him in a way he should be utilized. He does have a lot though. He has a lot, and his damage is insane. But it's been like that for all the games, so you know. Josie gets like a 6. I feel like once you figure her out, then there's nothing more she can give, and that's the character being used in the best of the best. She just has the you know, the fall back into whatever she's doing. Like, I forgot what that's called. Like, it's a little stance thing. When she falls back, she kind of kicks you in the shin. I don't really feel like this character has a lot. Honestly. I don't know. Well, maybe I haven't. Do you know what I need to do? I need to research more high tier Josies, maybe. So that's a solid. Josie's a solid 6. Katarina. I don't know that much about this character, you know. These characters here, who uses them? Don't really know. Don't really know. Katarina, maybe like a 6.5, maybe solid 7. She has a lot. I think, did Mayman speak that she say she was at one point that she was like the easiest person in the game. Easy Tekken God, he was saying. Moving on to Jin. Jin's probably like a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Jin has everything. Jin's the perfect character. Well, you know, the character. I'm not talking about who's using them, but the character, perfect character. He has everything. Everything. If utilized, you're back. We gave. So this was a 9. This was a 7. This was 6. This was 6.5. Jin gets a 10. Well, I'm on Jin right now. Literally. Gets a 10. If the characters utilized the way they need to be utilized, then... Because that parry game is broken. Yeah, I think 10. His parry's broken. If it's utilized the way it needs to be utilized, well, you're not touching him. You're not touching him. At all. That's just off a parry, regardless of what he can do. Jin, literally, he's a perfect character. In this game, he's a perfect character. In the next game, from what I'm seeing, it looks like he's far from perfect. Okay, he's been nerfed. He's been nerfed a bit in the next game. Okay, Devil Jin. I don't really know too much about Devil Jin. You guys are gonna have to give me a rating of this. We're gonna wrap up though. We've only got like 5 more characters to go, and somebody was waiting on Leo. What we giving Devil Jin? Literally, Feng gets a 10 as well. Devil Jin is a 7. What's your reason for giving him 7? I don't know too much about Devil Jin, so I feel like it's wrong of me to even speak. But I know he was nerfed though. Before that, he was quite high, but then he was nerfed and that no one used him anymore. Okay, fair enough. So Devil Jin's been nerfed. Claudio, for me, Claudio gets like a 6. Oh, okay, fair enough. Devil Jin is a 9. No, he's not. I don't think he's a 9. So we've got 6, 6, and a 9. Isn't that Rey Mysterio's move? Claudio, I'm giving a 6. I've used him and I don't really see why he should be any higher than a 6, to be honest. With all the character has, you can't really... He's only as good... Now, here's a character who's only as good as the person using him, honestly. Honestly. Moving on. Gigas, what are we giving Gigas? Because some people will be giving Gigas a 3 or 4, and I'm like, dang, is it that bad? Oh, are we still live? Can anyone hear me? Who's that? I didn't even know he exists. Gigas, do you know how to fix the problem where the stream has poor connection on my stream? No. What are you streaming from? And Gigas, we're gonna give like a 5 to. Loads of people complain. Big Ash, you know, I'm so dead. Gigas. Asuka. PS5. It should be fine. It should be fine. I don't know about connection. It might be your internet connection, Bean. Asuka gets like an 8. I feel like she's if you really utilize her, I feel like if you use everything she has, yeah, check your connection, Bean, yeah, check your connection. If you utilize her, I feel like nothing can stop you, to be honest. She has everything a character needs to have. Low crushes, high crushes, because of her damage and the parry, 7.3. I feel like an 8. She has the damage she gets here is insane, honestly. I'll give Asuka an 8. We're giving her like a 7.58. This girl here, yeah. Very controversial what people say about her. Some people say she doesn't have enough. Some people say that she has too much. But the chainsaw stuff make her exceptionally good, I think. Because it's all broken. When she has the chainsaws out, Tanya plays her, and she displayed what she can do. Too much, 100. 100 out of 10. I'll give her like an 8 point something. I just don't know what the point is. We'll say 8.3. 8.3. Leo. I feel like low-key Leo is busted. Personal opinion. I feel like the character has so much. Is so much of this same thing as her. Same thing as her. Who even uses Leo? I'm telling you, that's what I say. But Marcia, Mercy uses Leo, and Leo has so much like stance. Is it kinky stance, Kenkei stance, or kinkin stance, or whatever it's called? So it's so much unga bunga, that's what you call it. It's unga bunga like all day long. No, Mercy is a Leo main, honestly, and this character, you don't want to face this character. Like in terms of online, when Mercy goes online, he says that no one wants to face him. Everyone leaves after a match or disconnects because of how BS the character is. He didn't say that last bit. That's what I'm saying. But this character is very much busted, like, in my opinion. Yeah, literally. I'll give the character an 8. I think this character's an 8. But once again, no one really knows that much about the character. I do. About what the character offers. I don't know how to block half of the stuff. But yeah, like good character, solid character, in my personal opinion. Feng gets 11 out of 10. Like honestly, probably the most broken in Tekken at the moment. He blocks in he auto blocks in stance. You're safe all the time. Literally, you're safe all the time. It doesn't matter what you do. You'll always be safe. His moveset caters to everyone. That's the thing. You need to, as a player, you need to be good to make Feng broken though. But it's kind of like Jin. Like you need to be good with Jin to make him broken. Otherwise, he will just be a good Jin. But you have the potential with these two characters to make them very much broken. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe that does help. Eddie is the last character. I don't really know what to give Eddie. Does anyone even care about Eddie's ranking? You lot can give Eddie whatever you want to give him. To me, Eddie's like a 7. You know, he's kind of like Lucky Chloe. Whatever you give her, give him. Feng's ranking is 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10. The Capoeira, okay, is 6.5. Fair enough, I agree with that. 7 or 6.5. Him and her, 6.5. I'm not ranking Lily. I think it's ridiculous. Lily gets like a 7. I think I did rank Lily. I'm not too sure. And that is it. That is the ranking, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Right, we're going to try and do just a few more Tekken matches. Then I'm going to take a break. Oh, this is practice still. I'm going to do a few more Tekken matches. I've played Tekken Tag 2 and Tekken 6. Oh, you haven't played Tekken 7? What keeps going on? Why does it keep doing this? Can I return to the main menu? Why is it returning me? That's so weird. 0-0. Honestly, I don't. Is there actually Eddie Mains?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Right, someone said to change over to this outfit. I can't remember who it was. It was Chase. Chase said can you use the red outfit. But Jen says that her hair looks like clay when she's in this outfit. Look at the damage. Look at that damage. That's insane. %. What happened? Not even on rage. 2 buttons. Everyone knows from back in the day, Eddie's buttons are X and circle. If you press them in any direction, you can have a good game. Ooh, we've got someone here called Stranger Erics. Why you're so shy? Let's go. Thank you so much for everyone.